This is Discovering the Scriptures with Dr. Peter John Parisis. Currently, we are in Daniel chapter 3, verse 25. Reading from the King James Bible, quote, "He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God." Unquote. Let's go into prayer right now. Dear God, you see me, you hear me. I'm producing this broadcast. It's wintertime now. My sinuses and allergies and everything's acting up on me, causing it very difficult to do the recording. I'm having to stop, go back and get all the coffee and everything out of it, and keep going forward. So I do ask and pray that you would touch and heal my body and help me to be able to continue doing the production without all these problems here physically. I do ask and pray that you would continue to give us wisdom, knowledge, also give us compassion, mercy, and love and understanding towards ourselves and towards others and our dealings, and help us to love you and to love others. Father, we need your wisdom. Please grant that to us. Jesus Christ, I pray. Now, Father, you know that after I pray, I try always to remember to give you a moment of silence so that you can speak also. So I'm not rude. So please speak with me. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. All right, now, let's go ahead and look at our tools for this and see what we have going on. I looked at the commentaries on this, and there was a lot of speculation going on that we don't have yet from this verse. As far as this storyline that Daniel is writing, we don't have what they're giving us. The speculation is great, but here's one of the observations that John Gill had. This furnace is big enough for these 3 men, plus another, as we'll see, to be walking around inside the fire in the furnace without even any attempt to rush out of it. So how large is this furnace? It has to be huge. Probably a good sized room, at least. And it's probably used to make large molds of gold, like they did for this 90-foot statue and 9 feet across also. 90 feet high, 9 feet across. Probably big pieces of gold were made in this furnace to solder on, to heat up, to make into this big piece for this idol. We're not given it, but we can speculate from what we're reading here. So I think the great man, King Nebuchadnezzar, has in front of him a show of, "You're not as great as you think you are, for I am greater still, because look what's in front of you. 3 men walking about inside this fire, unharmed, not rushing out, not killed, not maimed, not boiling, not steaming. So you're not so great after all, are you, Nebuchadnezzar? You little man, you." That's what's going on so far. Why? Is there symbolism going on here? We'll have to wait and see when we get to this next verse. Please remember that our current ministry on YouTube is supported by your clicking on the ads that allows money to be given by the advertisers to YouTube, and then a portion is given to my ministry here, which helps support it. And also, we're trying to raise the money to go nonprofit. Right now, we're currently at a couple $100 per month from YouTube, so it'd be really appreciative if you could click on as many ads as possible each time that you're listening. Thank you very much for supporting the ministry. May God richly bless you.